Hey everyone, my name is Bridget. Welcome to my channel. For today's video, I have converted a couple of my enclosures to bioactive enclosures. I spoke about this a little bit in my plans for 2020 video. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it right up here. But I told you guys that I didn't want to do anything major because I've never done bioactive before. It intimidates me for whatever reason. So I wanted to start small and just doing kind of basic, no custom background. They're not fully planted. I am using live plants in both of them, but they're very small plants. They need to grow in a little bit. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do live plants in the first place, but I figured, you know what, why don't I just try it, go ahead and do some plants and see how well they do. And if they don't do very well, I'm really not out that much. I would love for them to make it, but you know, sometimes things just happen. But for now, I just wanted to do my two very tropical species, and that is my Crested Gecko and my Chubby Frog. So it's not a big deal at all. They don't look amazing or anything. This is not gonna blow your mind. You're not gonna be super duper impressed with me, but they are now bioactive. So I thought that was important, and I thought that I would just share it with you guys. One thing that I did do differently with these is that neither of them have a drainage layer. I decided to go with Josh's Frog's bio bedding, which doesn't require a drainage layer, especially if you're just doing hand misting. And that never makes the substrate so wet or the plants so wet that I need a drainage layer. It all kind of works out pretty well. I've had this done for about a week now, and it's doing pretty well. One last thing that I want to talk about is that I know you're supposed to do bioactive enclosures and have them kind of sitting and establishing for a while before you introduce the animal. I did not do that. I'm gonna let it establish over time, and I will spot clean whatever waste is there as it comes about. I've been looking every single day, taking out what I need, and then eventually, I mean, it won't take very long at all, just maybe about a month or so, and everything should be fine. As always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into today's video. So first off, I got this one, which is some type of bromeliad. To me, this looks kind of pitiful. I'm gonna see if I can revive it, I guess. Okay, this one is actually really pretty. It's got a little new baby over here. The leaves are freaking stunning. Okay, I'm not 100% sure what this is. It could be the begonia that I ordered. I got a red bull begonia. All right, this one is definitely very interesting. Looks like little lily pads. And we also have a little baby down here. So here's this one. I think it looks really cool. I love how huge this leaf is. Like, that is just gorgeous. This one looks really good as well. I love the variegated looking leaves, but it looks really good. We've got a little new baby over here. All right, and the last things from this box are 2 8-ounce containers of temperate springtails and 2 containers of 25 dwarf tropical white isopods. There's one little guy running around and disappearing. Look, he's so cute. This is probably not new to anyone else. You guys have probably seen this 100 times. I haven't. I've never had isopods in my actual care. I almost don't want to use them for bioactive. I almost just want to like keep them. I'm definitely gonna have to get into some isopods, guys, because they are just so much fun. All right, and here is the other box. So I first got this mini compact light to go on top of Smeagol's enclosure. I got some more bedding for my millipedes because of their enclosure upgrade. We've got a bunch of leaf litter, which is definitely needed. This right here is my grow light. I just needed to turn the box. There's the light that I got for Smeagol's enclosure. Then I have 2 big bags of the bio bedding that I'm gonna use. I got some Bioactive Booster to throw in there every now and then. And then I got a thing of Sphagnum Moss. This also happened. This plant has been sitting here for literally 24 hours. And it's drooping, it's wilted. I'm gonna put it in the enclosure anyways and just try and revive it. as fate would have it, in true Bridget form, as soon as I set up Putty's enclosure, I decided I didn't love it and I wanted to do something different. So literally like 2 days later, I placed another order for some plants. I got this plant here, which I will write on the screen what it is. I stole some Pothos from Smeagol's enclosure to put there. I got this plant here, which I will put on the screen as well. And that is just another half of the first plant that I showed. And I like the way it looks a lot better. The begonia that was in here just didn't do very well in here. So I've placed it in Smeagol's enclosure in a more shaded area to see if I can get it to survive. And then the bromeliad I put in there as well because it was just too big for this enclosure. So here is Putty's enclosure now. And in Smeagol's enclosure, I put that bromeliad right here in the front. Kind of attached to this piece of wood. It is leaning towards the front of the enclosure, so I'm gonna have to move it at some point, but for now that's a good spot for it to get nice and healthy and larger and all that jazz. Well, all right, everyone, that wraps up today's video, just swapping over my Crested Gecko and my Chubby Frog into bioactive enclosures. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you are curious about anything I used in this video or you have any questions, I'll have everything listed and linked in the description below, and you can also ask me in the comment section. But that's gonna be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please give us a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button on your way out. I really appreciate it. Also hit the notification bell so you can know when I upload next, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!